Hey, what is good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. We are here back with another episode. This is episode 5 of the Real Madrid career mode. The series so nice they named it twice. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. Nobody named it twice. It's just a Real Madrid career mode. That's all it is. But we are here giving you guys a quick look at this month of the series right here. All the games we have coming up. And we've had a fine start to the season. So looking at that month of games, you know, obviously the Barcelona game is the big one. That one is going to be live in tomorrow's episode of the Real Madrid career mode. The Real Madrid career mode. You know, so nice they named it twice. But this one, you're looking at the Santander La Liga Player of the Month, and it looks like Sevilla have had a quite a monumental start to the season, because 3 out of 4 players on that list are Sevilla players. No Real Madrid players. I'm so very surprised not to see Vinicius Jr. on that list of Player of the Month, but it is what it is. He's going to continue to ball, hopefully, for us at least, you know, and continue to show, like I said, that he is the future of this new era of Real Madrid. But we're kicking off today against RCD Espanyol de Barcelona, and we're playing what is, because I mean this is a game that really we should be winning, but in real life they lost, didn't they? This is the lineup they went with. Obviously they got Fran Merida, ex-Arsenal player, in there. They got Sergi Dada, probably the main playmaker, and Raul de Thomas, former Real Madrid striker, leading the line. He's actually the player who scored against them in real life in the game to lead them to what I think was a 1-0 loss, I believe. Been watching a lot of Real Madrid this season. Watching a lot of Real Madrid, you know. Again, it's entertaining. But this is the lineup we went with, obviously very early in the season. Not too many fixtures out there, not too much going on. So we're not really forced into a position where we have to actually rotate the squad all too much. We're in a position and able to actually play our strongest lineup for the majority of the game. But early on, Espanyol gave the ball away. Vinicius had a little run at him, and a player who looks very much like Esteban Granero, but clearly is not, Kaidi Bear, was given a red card, a straight red now. It's obviously a foul, probably even a yellow. The studs were up a little bit, and he did get him down there in the Achilles. So, I mean, you can never attack a man's Achilles and not be punished, you know. But keeping it real, I don't think that was a red card. But terrible start for Espanyol in a game where you really don't need to give yourself any more of challenges. But 25 minutes in, and they were the first ones to get a shot on goal at any chance created. We came forward this time with Eden Hazard coming down the right-hand side, forcing... I was going to say forcing a save out of keeper. I was assuming I hit the target, but god damn, I missed. Shit. That's that manual shooting for you, bro. We're still getting the hang of it. It's tough. That's what you see a lot. Like, I end up overcompensating. I want to go far post, but I don't want to go too far post to the point where it hits the corner flag. So I overcompensate and end up going near post. Even that one was too near post. But like I said, I have recorded more ahead of what you're seeing right now, and I will say we improve. We improve with the manual. The game is still much a challenge. Very enjoyable as well. But we are definitely improving. So 51 minutes in and still no breakthrough against 10 men of Espanyol. Benzema had a chance right there. Defender pressuring him and only able to hit it pretty much straight at the keeper in this one. And this is where you're coming to see the manual coming into effect. Because in games like this, if we're at home, we're probably putting those away. We're probably 2, maybe 3-0 up. Another shot this time from range as Eden Hazard trying to put them hazard lights on and really kick us into high gear. Really close right there. Like, you can even see it. You can see it. The improvement is there to be seen and witnessed for yourself. Slowly, but a few changes made right there as Casemiro off for Isco, and Camavinga coming on the pitch as well for Toni Kroos, as we're pushing to try and get something out of this game. Big chance as we missed 2 huge opportunities, one saved by the keeper and one coming off of the crossbar. Just 20 minutes to go in this game. A nice little 1-2 as Isco slides Benzema in behind. He's got a lot of options with him. Cuts inside, could have slid it into Isco, but goes by himself and forces a good save out of the keeper, but probably should have slid that into Isco at the time. Maybe I didn't see it, but definitely right there. The pass for Isco was definitely on. Under 10 minutes of regular time, Isco on the ball again, sliding it into Vinicius Jr. with the opportunity to win it. and finishes in style. The Brazilian, hey, look, he wasn't considered for player of the month, but he's definitely the Real Madrid player of the month. That's undeniable. This kid has started the season like he really intends to replace Cristiano Ronaldo at the Bernabeu. Now, little bit of a trick right there that I've tried and that I noticed is actually working pretty well. As you can see right there, it's a little bit of a different finish, right? I actually used the R1 and X driven pass. Well, R1 and RB and A on Xbox, the low driven pass. I actually use that, and that's another thing I just love about manual, that you can actually do stuff like that. You could really pass the ball into the back of the net, and that's I feel like, I'm not sure why, it's really complicated, but I feel like that is having an effect. But with a little bit of time left in this game, Espanyol had a chance to equalize, and they almost made it pay off. I think that one clipped the post a little bit, if I remember correctly. Maybe it just grazed the side net, and I can't really tell as of recording. But yeah, you can see from the Vinicius goal, there are other options of finding the back of the net. Like, I really like that, and that one seems to be an effective method, and not only for one-on-ones as well. Even like picking the ball up on the edge of the box and you want to drive it hard and low, it's really effective. I think I kind of picked up on that playing in the arena, just messing about and practicing on manual and stuff, and I realized how effective those driven low passes could actually be if you direct them towards goal. So that time, you know, a lot on the line. We were still 0-0 against a 10-man Espanyol. You know, it was huge risk to take that, to try that, but we went for it. You know, we went for it, and it paid off in the end. Vinicius grabs us all 3 points, and I think that game is a very good example of like how this series is going to be challenging and how it really is. I mean, 10 men Espanyol from literally the very first minute of the game. If that was on fully assisted settings, we would have smashed them, and it wouldn't have been fun. And that's what I love about playing on this, because even in a game like that, I had so much fun, right? In a game where I could lose 5-0 and have the time of my life. I could win 5-0 and it's still enjoyable to score goals. Like, just playing this game, a lot of fun right now, but you know, sound a little bit like a broken record. We're up against Athletic Bilbao, the only 2 clubs in the league right now who are undefeated. I said in the end of the last episode, someone's undefeated run has to go, but that isn't true. I completely forgot about the possibility of draws in football. But strong Athletic Bilbao side, no Vencedor in the midfield, but we had Benzema up top, and Benzema is a little bit of a slow start to the season, kind of getting his goals sporadically, sprinkling them, you know, like just little drip drop of goals. Obviously Vinicius has been the star man, and he was almost the one to open the scoring right there, but luckily fell straight to King Zimmer, and he finds the back of the net to give us a relatively early lead. But Bilbao coming forward, beautiful pass in behind to Iñaki Williams, who just ooh, the finish. I see you, Iñaki. Okay, I see you. Bilbao legend. I think he got, what was it? He broke some record the other day, like crazy record. I think it was like 200 consecutive games played for Bilbao or something. Fair enough. Like, shout out Iñaki Williams. Again, I mentioned a lot. I mentioned you know, I got the little bucket list of stadiums. Athletic Bilbao Stadium, though. Oh my, beautiful. Can't wait. One day I will be there. But regardless, 1-1 it was pulled back to, and Iñaki Williams doing brilliantly there again, and ends up finding his man, and just wide of the post right there. Really well worth moving. And Iñaki Williams giving me a little bit of problems right there. First time against Carvajal, who couldn't keep up with him, and second time down the down our left-hand side, causing us a lot of problems. But 52 minutes in, that boy from Brazil stepped up again, and he is just moving mad. Honestly, look at the way he looked. Man looked at the camera. The same man stepped to the camera with it. He said, you gonna let the ball drop to me on the edge of the box? I really wasn't expecting this from Vinny when I started this series. I was obviously expecting goals from Benzema, you know. Really, honestly, main source of goals, I was expecting Benzema. I thought I was going to struggle a little bit with Vinny and and Hazard. Honestly, I didn't realize how quick Vinny is in this game. Like, I don't think he's that quick. It's not that I don't think he's that quick. I don't think he's this quick. Like, he's literally like 99 in this game. Pretty much the fastest. And then once you get like buffs and stuff, like, right, the form and morale, he's literally 99 sprint speed, acceleration. He is so rapid. So, I mean, we always have that option for pace, which is, I mean, and the thing is, you look at the goals he's scoring, a lot of them, like, it's not even down to his pace, really. Like, that one is an absolutely phenomenal strike, but put us 2-1 in the lead, and we were on the back foot. You see right there, Danny Carvajal. I mean, Courtois probably got that one saved, but Carvajal throwing his whole face on the line to hold on to this lead in just under 5 minutes of regular time. We're going to get to see some of Vinny's pace as the athletic defense just back off of him, and he's just flying past. Vinny's covered the whole pitch already, plays it across to Benzema, comes to Asensio, and we kill the game off. And again, I was talking about how counter-attacking is going to be our story in this save. And a beautiful counter-attack. They gave the ball away deep into our half. Like, they were pressuring us right outside our box in crossing position. Lose the ball, one pass to Vinny, and he covered the whole pitch in maybe 2 seconds. maybe not 2, maybe 3. Benzema was a really good save out of the keeper, but Asensio staying alive, staying alert to the possibility of a loose ball, and Marco Asensio grabbing his first goal of the season. A little bit of a, I'm not sure how I feel about Asensio so far. I mean, like I said, everybody's going to get their chance. Asensio's played a few games. I'm not too sure, but you know, early on in the season, and we're not gonna go too hard on that, but you guys getting a look. Top scorer Vinicius Jr. 7 goals in 9 games. At no point would I have ever expected that of Vinny. I am not gonna sit here and lie to you. I was not expecting that, but he has been the biggest surprise of the save for me. He's been so good. He's so good. I was probably expecting more of that from Eden Hazard, of course, right? Like, you know, he's the world class. He's Hazard. He's a baller, but Hazard's been good, but Vinny has just been, especially with the goals. You can't put a price on goals, just pure goals. And he's been getting them for us. So missed out on Player of the Month last season. I said last season, last month. I'm expecting to see that boy in there next month. Better stop disrespecting my boy. But final game of the episode, I believe. Can't really even remember, to be honest. I've been editing videos just like crazy. Like crazy. I'm so far ahead at this point. Well, I'm not that far ahead, but you get what I'm saying. Yeah, final game of the episode, Champions League, playing against Sarang. This is the team that replaced Sheriff. Honestly, I don't know nothing about him. I had to Google him. That's how much I didn't know about him. I'm pretty good with teams and stuff, and just around the world, I watch a lot of football. I never heard of this team. Turns out they're like 5th place in the Belgian league. That's tough. That's tough. You gotta play Real Madrid, what? That's tough. This is how we lined up. Camavinga got himself a start in this one. Camavinga's another one as well. We've been, he's not been starting or anything like that, but we've been giving him time, and I'm not thoroughly impressed so far. But you know, he's 18. He's just turned up, biggest move of his career. We'll see how it goes. And early in this game, only just over 10 minutes, we had an opportunity to get a strike on goal. David Alaba stepped up and took responsibility of that one, and off the crossbar and in. No VAR necessary. We took the lead. David Alaba getting his first goal for Real Madrid, and what a way to score it. This man, we already know, everybody knows about how cultured this man's left foot is, so it should be no surprise to see that when he scores his first goal for the club, it's a good one. I mean, it could have been a better, could have been further into the corner or whatnot, but I'm actually starting to like the free kick system in this game. I didn't like it at all in the last one. I still have problems with it. It's still a bit too mini-gamey for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, it is what it is. Another chance right here is the Sarang defense just backed off of us, and eventually they closed down Rodrigo pretty well, but then they gave the ball away, and Benzema absolutely hammers it off of the crossbar. Did not need all of that. Didn't need all of that, Zimmer. You really didn't, but we're just coming at them left, right, and center as Benzema got another chance on goal and didn't miss it this time. And this kind of what should have happened with the Hazard chance earlier, right at the near post. This one, was evil. This one was the low-driven shot. So this was an L1, R1. I'm playing on Xbox, but my connotations are always PlayStation. I'm a PlayStation boy. Alright, so when I say R1, L1, you know what I mean. L1, R1, and circle. And that one worked out pretty well. Nice finish from Karim Benzema. And really, we're getting what we expected in this game. It was pretty comfortable, for the most part, at least, if we're going to be honest. Coming at them down this left-hand side. And a nice ball is slid into Karim Benzema. Plays it across nicely. And a save is forced out of the keeper. I honestly can't even see. Okay, it's Asensio. I ain't even gonna, from where I'm recording, like, I can't even see those tiny ass names above the player's head, so you're gonna have to excuse me. 29 minutes in, all of this happening in the space of 30 minutes. We really were putting it on them hot and heavy. And another opportunity for David Alaba from the free kick. Beautiful hit, but that time it not being as far enough into the corner, the keeper was able to grab it. 43 minutes on the clock right now. Beautifully laid off towards Tony Kroos, I believe that is. And a nice save forced out of the keeper. Camavinga playing it into Rodrigo this time, whose shot is deflected. Down drops to Luka Modric. And you can see at this point, especially in this game where we was in total control for the majority of the game, I'm out here, I'm just trying to practice my shooting. I'm just trying to get some shots off, and you know, and you can see it again, getting a little bit better. That was a nice shot from Luka Modric, but just not enough on it. Dani Ceballos came off the bench in this one to get his first appearance of the season, and he actually plays a nice through ball in behind right now, and a brilliant save from the Serene keeper to deny Rodrigo, the other young Brazilian, who I mean, you compare anyone to Vinicius at this point, having a bit of a slow season, but we have faith. Obviously, we've got so many young, talented players in this squad, so we give them time, and I'm sure they will come good. This is why I say we control most of the game, because as much as we controlled the game, 88 minutes into it, they were able to pull one back and make it a little bit, you know, a little bit shaky. Not really. I'm talking shit. It wasn't shaky. They pulled a goal back, but it meant nothing. It was a consolation goal. But really, we would have thought we would have won it more than 2-0 with the way that we played. And a quick look at the weekly wages. Obviously, we have our little wage cap rule that we have in place of this save. So I'm gonna make sure that I keep you guys updated on the wage cap. A little bit of a change, because we did actually sign a young youth academy player. So, you know, little tiny wage increase, but it really doesn't make that much difference. But that is it for today's episode of the Real Madrid career mode. Real Madrid career mode. Real Madrid career mode. Series so nice they named it Thrice. I'm sorry. But that is it for today. At the end of this episode, 9 games played. We are the only team left in the league. I repeat, the only one that is undefeated, taking that away from Athletic Bilbao. And you can see they dropped down to 7th because they lost 2 games in a row, and that is quite tough. But Sevilla still up there. Barcelona, you know, they're still up there. Athletic Madrid have not had the best start to the season, but we're riding high at the moment, and we want to see how long this can last. Almost 10 games undefeated. This is where I told you guys, this is where you usually look at the table around 9-10 games, and it starts to shape up, and you start to look at the table and you say, okay, this is how this team is going to be doing. This is how, yeah, right? So after 9 games for us to be top of the league and undefeated, I would have snapped your hand off for that at the beginning of the save. When I decided to play on manual, I would have taken your hand off for that. And to be honest, I'm still very satisfied with this start to the season. So if you want to see more, and I'm telling you want to see more, you know why you want to see more? Because tomorrow we're going to have the first El Clasico of the series. And I'm telling you, it's going to be fun. It's going to be lit. It's going to be a live game. The only game of the video, it's only right. Real Madrid Barcelona. It's a massive occasion. So live fixture. Obviously, it's at the it's at the new camp. So fully manual. Come by and see how I struggle, boy, because it's going to be a fun game. But make sure you do return for that one. Like, subscribe, and share. Let me know how you're enjoying the series. And until next time, peace.